Hey y'all, I'm not sure if I'm live yet. It looks like I might be. Yeah, I'm live. This time I have sound. I'm pretty sure. Yes, I think I do. Space time. Cool. I also want to check what's going on at Twitch, but I'm really a lot less familiar with Twitch, so we're gonna have fun with that. And this little guy, he just moved. But we did a little bit of sketching besides, but we found that this ink went right through the paper, and this one is not going right through the paper, although I did do some note taking on the stuff I did yesterday on my own time. And the pen isn't coming through so much, so I'm just going to use a blue pen this time. So how's everybody doing tonight? I'm here just basically to get used to streaming again, do some learning before I get back to maybe doing some readings and stuff like that, maybe more astrology wise, doing some art things, maybe some DIY. But at this point right now, I'm just going through a few manga books, and we're just doing drawing and chatting and just like a cozy little thing so we can all chill, co-work, body double, whatever you feel like doing right now. And this little guy has been so cute. He's like watching. I've had him stuck in different places. So we're going to get back into it. I did a few more pages since the last time I streamed, but we're going to lean him up against Bob. I got a little tin with paint in it. And these guys are just funny to have around. No, I got to stick them somewhere. I'll just stick them over here for now. Or you can probably see them better over here. So I got through some of they started finally getting into like how to do it, like with some sketches and shapes and body poses and, you know, the lines that come in between. So this time we're going to see a little bit more. Do we want to zoom in again? Yes. This is where we left off last time we were here with all these things. I added a lot of notes and colored in some things and filled it in because I like a filled in page. I'm actually surprised at myself because this is a really big page and I've never really filled out big sketchbooks before. I did already line this one out with a stencil to maybe do some little scenes or something like that at some point, but I'm unsure if I'm going to stream that or not. So that's not what I want to do. Here we go. Now I can see the chat on a YouTube, but I'm unsure how I'm going to see it on Twitch. Here we go. I think. Here we go. Perfect. I can see them on there. I can see the two chats. I'm unsure if somebody knows a better way to see how this is set up, but I've got two different ways to look at it just in case. I just have a backup until I get my feet into this and get used to it a lot more. So let's zoom in. Too close? Maybe. Yeah, I do feel that's a little too close. So let's go about here. I think that's where we had it last time. And so this one kind of got a head up here. I'm going to try and get a bunch of these on the page because they're kind of fun to... I really drew the head into different shape. Oopsies. In pen, it's hard to fix, isn't it? She's got the shape coming down here. They don't have faces on them yet, but... that's different. So I put a link to the book in the description in case you want to come along with me. And I was kind of thinking like I'd stream the whole thing, but I'm unsure how that would work out. So I have no want to get any... oh boy. Here we go. She looks different in there's a second picture. Okay, so this is like the sketchy version. And then they come out and go something like this. Let's get some body on her first. And I really don't want to give away like the way that he instructs it because, that's his thing. So I'm just going to kind of draw as I draw, and then maybe at some point at the end of the book, or when I get to a point I feel more comfortable with the subject knowledge and like just drawing my own things, then it might be able to explain it in my own words, because I find sometimes it takes me a little bit to go through something to get it in a way that other people understand it, I guess. Because sometimes I get tongue-tied or I'm unable to describe it in words like other people can. That's why I like anybody... What's it like? Anybody here... What do you prefer, text messages or calling? To some points, I like text messages because you can take your time to respond and stuff. But at other points, it's like you just can't get the words out right, and everything you type seems to be misunderstood. So you're kind of wanting to have a call, but you can't really have a call. And sometimes you just don't have the energy for it, or the mental capacity. Or at least in my case, sometimes when I get too much, I just kind of got to get away from everything. I shuts the phone off, and well, it's always on silent anyway, but it's good for your mental health to get away from that stuff and leave the things like stop ringing all the time. So I'm hoping that stream is working on the other side. Yeah, it looks like it is. It looks like it is. Good. Yesterday I really messed up with no sound. Oh shoot. Got to get the first one over with. That was the worst one. I sat there for a long time, and then I didn't want to end it when I was done, which is strange because I guess I just was really enjoying the drawing and the little bit of chatting I did with someone from Twitch. Smoky plumage. Yeah, that was fun. Learned a little bit about like Brazil and I got that done wrong. Her arm should be longer, or maybe I got her body done. I got her drawn different, that's all. The hand's about in the right place anyway. These hands are really getting me. But that's kind of like what they got them put there. Yeah, but you're going to have to go check out the book though. To find out if I did it good or like it. I don't know. I'm enjoying every bit of this anyway, because it's like all the stuff I see on TV I'm just learning right now, and it's kind of exciting. because I never got to really get into art class or anything as a kid. I never took any official art classes. Like the year I wanted to get all the hard stuff done in high school at first, and then the last year I could just like enjoy it and enjoy like my last year in school. Well, that school. But they canceled the art curriculum for grade 12, so I never got to participate. Sad but true. Yeah, I got the skirt shorter, but I got the coat longer, so let's figure out. They always put the girls' legs like just a straight line down the middle. Well, so far. We'll see. There's one pose that's got less, but I'm thinking these legs and stuff in this book are kind of skinny. Or maybe it's because she's just going so quick that that they just slimmed right out and like stretch. It's kind of like what they got there. And I'm just doing this real fast for fun. If I really wanted to go crazy with it, I'd probably sit here for a long time and paint them like the pictures they have here too, but it's kind of interesting. I am learning a bit. There's a couple little things that he said. Like from the outside, the book looks really cheesy, right? But inside, maybe it's the coloring. The sketches are like pretty decent and stuff, but maybe it's because the coloring is kind of like, maybe it's because it's a little bit flat or looks like it was done digitally, maybe. I guess I kind of like the sketchbook look a little bit more than the digital look, because you can see more of the process, maybe. I just really like the hands-on stuff. Anyways. So now, this is going to be tough. How am I going to figure this out? Say that's her foot. And that's her head. And let's say, I probably should be doing this more because this is something that I can do myself. Womp, womp, womp. I think it's this lens, but the other lens is way too heavy for the stand, so I have to use the wide angle and zoomed really, really in. The 50 millimeter is like a bit far away, but I might be able to do something about that too. Maybe I'll check that out in between these streams. So if that's there, that's halfway. So halfway is here, so that's about the bottom of her jacket. That's halfway. That's about her. And her head. It's kind of small. I'm hoping I got this right, but that's kind of her hair. I drew her hair already wrong, but here's her ear, her hair going a loop, and another, big loop way around here. So this is colored in darker. A little bit of that. How am I going to do this? Big eyelash. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, she looks kind of angry. Let's give her like an eyebrow. Oh, she looks even angrier. I'm sorry, lady. Maybe something to do with your hair will help with that. That's her earring. She's got this big loop of hair. But let's go get the rest of her first. Okay, so that's her coat. see, that's the back of her coat. This is a really awkward pose. To just try and draw. Oh boy, oh. Okay, let's go in. That's her neck. And then her shoulder. I guess I probably should be following the sketch that he has beforehand. Might help versus the oh boy. Still got it done wrong, but here we go. This is gonna come down. Whoop. And this one's gonna go up. Whoop, whoop. Here we go. And she's got her neck here, and she's got a dark spot there, and she's booming off. As you can guess, these are like different poses because I started the poses last night, and it was quite fun. I was going to stream it, but I said, Sundays I'm going to take a break because I got to make sure that starting this out, I want to make sure that I have some me time, and I don't. Sometimes I can get hyperfixated on things, so I'll just do it over and over and over again until I burn out. So I kind of want to make sure I'm getting some self-care in here. So Sundays are like my day. Hopefully. I think I probably could have put that down a little bit further. There. Oh boy, that doesn't look. Her hair is coming down here. That arm shouldn't be there, so let's just pretend. Whoop. She got some hair. Do. And that'll cover it up somewhat. They got it done way better. So I think it's because of the curve that they got put in here. Or maybe that's it. I just needed that one line. Imagine, one line. One line, One line can make all the difference. And this is supposed to come up here towards her neck. So I gotta start following her because her chin was supposed to come out here more. Okay, I really threw this one off, but let's just throw her out here anyway. And toot. Maybe someday I'll come back and try these again when I get better at drawing. That hand is way too big. Let's just say that's. She's got sleeves like me usually. It's really hard. These are really long sleeves compared to what I can usually find. She really stretched that one out. And then we got a little line here. And I guess this is her chest. It's not looking so bad. It looked pretty bad there for a second. But I guess they say that everything has its ugly stage, right? And I guess that was part of mine. Yeah, okay, I could have came down here a bit further. I see it now. Should have trusted myself. Everybody goes through that apparently when they're drawing, though, especially at first. I see a lot of. I watch a lot of sketchbook tours and stuff just to get some little ideas and see for different styles. Try and see the way that different people do lines and stuff. See if there's something about a pattern to check my own style. There's certain things about their work that they have in common. Oh boy. And so far, I kind of think I like the sketchy lines. Now if I was drawing, I'm going to have to get some practice in with different types of media, different pens and stuff. maybe like one like this, or try the different brush pens like this one. This is like a really thick liner, but I'm going to have to highlight one of my other sketchbooks for that. So I'll probably do that when I start drawing my own, because I just want to practice here and have some fun and get used to the streaming software before I really dive deep. So it could be a bit before things comes up. So if you want to join in on the journey and just kind of hang out, it's cool. I'm happy to have you. I kind of like to listen to things myself, so I'll have something on the... Oh boy, how can I get this direction right? So if that's her butt, one leg's coming out straight. And the other one's kind of coming out here, a little bit there. And I'm just going to think about it from my own head, because for some reason with the camera there, it's like really... It's almost like it's distorting my perception to the reference, because it was a lot different last night when I was drawing without it. In my view... Oh, she has some dandy feet there. Although your feet are like the distance. Did you know that your feet is like the distance between your wrist and your elbow? Have you ever put your foot up against your elbow to see? Just try it. You'll see. And your hand is about as big as your face. That one I can show you. Her socks are a little bit shorter in my... version, because I don't really want to bump into this other one here. So we're going to do the little scoop here and a little thing and her toe, and come back and do the loop-de-loop. And where's the rest of her foot? Okay, here. And here's where her leg goes in. Oh boy, look at that. That's color these shoes in to make it look like something else. Maybe so it looks a little bit like a shoe. Oh, yay! And then we're gonna do this girl, because we're gonna put her up here, because I'll just fill in the space real good. So this time maybe I'll follow some of what he got here. Might help. So that's one of the eyes. Oh, let's make some eyes on her. She could be more like robotic, but happy. Maybe like this little triangle nose from the other side. That's fun. So let's get this girl in. Now, I hope that's clear. If anybody is like having any issues with it being clear or the sound or anything, let me know, please. I'm doing this, looks like more Spider-Man style in my version here, but we're gonna go with it. Doot doot. One eye is a lot bigger than the other eye. Let's go up here. So, I see there's some people here. Where y'all from? Or what you working on tonight? If you feel like commenting or sharing. I'm just gonna continue to draw pretend there's a ton of people here. I'm gonna manifest. I really did the peak on that one, didn't I? Oh, yes, I did. I'm going to get our big sleeves in. They're kind of like poofy sleeves, but I don't know. I never really did like the ruffles at the end. Oops, this one looks like she's going to give her a tap. Sorry, missus, in your personal space, dear. We're just... No! No touching the hair. Oops. I guess she's too fast. She gotta save somebody. Kind of reminds me of that show, The Boys, where the speedrunner blasts into that girl. And kind of what the whole show is based on, really. Spoilers. I wonder if they're gonna come out with anything more. I'm unable to remember which shows are done now and which are still going. Oh boy, I still did it again. They got this little tiny. That doesn't look right. There we go. That's something like it, but she's just flying. And then they got these little things here. And then they got some like wigglies, I think, because they want to show like shading or wrinkles. They got some different colors there. And they bring it in a little bit. Guess, yeah, that'll make it look better and cover up those sketch lines. But I did that wrong because that was supposed to go right up to her ears. Or so you'll see if you look in the book where it's done properly. Let's go with some of the eyelashes. Oh yeah, this is why she looks funny. You gotta get the eyebrows in there to make her look cutesy. What a difference, the little cutesy eyebrows. That's a big difference, actually. And these little eye sparkles, like, what a difference. Makes her look cutie. First she looked like real scary, and now she looks cute. Like, yeah. They turned out okay. That's 26, so it would have been 13 since he's got faces. The other one was on the other one, I got up to 13, I guess, heads, and the little sketches with the poses and stuff never had faces. So they never had faces, so I just put little faces on them all, and I got up to 26, but we'll just continue at let's see, we'll continue at 13 because the other ones weren't supposed to have faces. This one's supposed to be 14, actually. 15. Oh no, this one was 15. 15. And this one's 16. And I'm probably going to go back later and put some notes in there just to fill in some face and figure stuff out. That's 2 more pages. Oh boy, and here comes the violence. Well, not like big violence, but it's little punching poses, so let's do some over here, maybe a little smaller, because Don't want to really do big old fighting poses. But this is going to be a little bit difficult for me because I never put like a bunch of characters in a scene before. Or space them apart. Draw one and then put one in after is another one thing, but let's get you over here a little bit further. That'll help. Can I get up high enough? Nope. Up there. Sorry if this is making you a little bit move a bit. Eventually I'll get a better camera where I can zoom in on things wherever, but what I have right now is just unable to do that. So I don't want to cut anything off. I'm just going to have to zoom up a little bit then, because this is too much. Here we go. That's better. All right. Sorry about that. Huh. Do I really want to do these fighting scenes? No, I'm going to skip the fighting scenes. And I'm going to leave them out. Because there's no need for me to do every single drawing in this book. Is there? Oh, maybe. What do you think? Anybody got anything to say? Shall I draw the fighting scenes even though I'm like a pacifist? I guess that's the right word. Someone who prefers to walk away from fights than stay and fight? Depending, I guess. If it was for my life or for my family, it'd be different. But, you know. Let's see. Do the fighting scenes. I'm going with the pendulum. I don't know if any of you guys have pendulum and stuff to help you make decisions sometimes, but do the fighting seeds? No. Move on to the next page? Yes. Sorry, you can't see that well, but move on to the next page? Yeah, I'm going to skip those. Let's just do this one then. These were more heads. Let's get into the heads then. Should I put down here? No, let's go up here. So, here we go. Let's move him down a bit because he's got big hair. First, they get a circle. Now they're getting into the real deal. And they come down here all the way. And he's got another line here, which I guess makes sense. Oh, I see. Okay. Huh. So he comes here. This line is for the eye. And his eyebrows are really like right on top of his eyes. But okay, this is kind of cool. I can see how this works. Makes it a lot easier than what I was doing. It's definitely like a pretty decent book so far. And it's a lot of pages, but I'm really excited to get like closer to the chibis because the little animals are so cute, and then I want to learn how to dream up my own, which is going to be even more fun. And that is what I can't wait. the little chibis, and even like the little cutesy characters when they like freak out in the shows. They're so cute. I do a bit of screenshots of them, so eventually I'm gonna do some fan art maybe too, just to play around and see what I can do with like testing out alcohol markers. And I'm unsure why that there though. Okay, and he's got a neck here. I really got him on an angle though. Oh boy. Maybe he's angrier than mine because I got his neck on a bigger angle. I got his hair messed up for sure. Ooh. This is what's fun about manga. These huge... Oh, wait. I was looking at the drawing versus... I was looking at the drawing versus my own sketch and where his head was. I went a little too far with it, I think. Oh, shoot. Let's see if we can, like, save it somehow. Oh, well. He's got, like, hedgehog hair. Yeah, dude. You're cool. Oh, I'm supposed to put this a little bit out further, too, I guess. There's, like, a big shadow kind of thing. Or I guess it's a different hair color, or maybe highlights for him. Oh, he's definitely got big hair. He's got bigger hair in this version up there, but it's a lot better. It's a lot easier when he does these like little things like this. And you can see like the progression in his various books. So it's kind of cool. So erase the extra lines, add a color, and you're done. We're just going to darken some lines then. Because we don't have, well, we could color somewhat. But I think I'm going to be fine without that. Okay, that's another page done. 15. And that one's 16. Yeah, I got a little bit OCD, but this is just going with my color scheme from the last time. Let's do the girl. Next page. And she's got big hair too, so let's pop her down here. Oh, can you draw a circle, Jamie? Oh my goodness, just go in one swoop. Use your shoulder. Like other books tells you and other people tells you. Draw the guidelines. Huh, why is this like this though? Guess I'm gonna find out that too. Okay. Because her head's tipped? Makes sense, I guess, but we're gonna find out. Two little eyes. Oh, I guess this is the bottom. Little two sides. Eyelashes. They all got the... Is this typical? These little triangles. This is what they do. These little triangles. And her ear comes from that part. Oh. I got that drawn wrong then. What? Because it comes down here somewhere, but... Let's get some eyebrows in, Mrs. Okay, now I should have put more space there, but that's fine. And that's fine too. Boy, oh, let's get a neck in here. And hers comes down from like, oops. Yeah, I got the anatomy wrong there too. But it's a good mistake. I'll make the notes later when I goes back. Well, neck, expose, attach, behind, ear, at base of skull. Something like that. I think it said in another part of it. She's just gonna look different for me. I'm fine with that. So, we got back to the hair. Oh boy, let's see if I can do this one without like making a huge like detour. Oh no, I'm totally okay. So wait, it's supposed to be here and bigger out here, and this one maybe come here. So we're just gonna color that in a little bit and just do this little one here, because that one's supposed to come. Actually, this is supposed to come even down here further, but oops. Good thing about manga, all their hair can be whatever it seems. Just a few lines here and there. Seems to be there. How is that even right? It should be like here. I'm really enjoying this all the same. Here we go. She got a little squiggle back here, and then her hair comes up. Oh, to a big pony loop, and she has a big ponytail like that. I'm happy with that, even though it's a bit off. I think that my practice on this, like this, even on camera, is even more of a chance to level up my drawing skills, because you're doing it in an awkward position. This is nowhere near supposed to be there. Let's just kind of like, whoop. And kind of shine things that way. There we go. And hold on a second, get a sip of water. Sip a drink, because I'm parched from talking so much. Nowhere near used to talking this much. Let's get some eyes. Shimmers. This one, she's actually got green eyes, but there's no taking time for coloring this at this point. Otherwise, I'd totally be copying them, wouldn't I? You're gonna have to go check it out to get the coloring, or just make up your own colors. It's more fun that way. grab a little, like even if you like take a few colors and put them in like a, I don't know, a bag or something and pick a few out. That's the only colors you can use. That'll be fun. Okay, I think I got everything drawn on her that they have there. This is the darker part. This is a little bit lighter part. Yeah, let's do this a little bit more, I guess. See if this makes a difference. I know I went over some of the ones I even did on stream the other night, and the pens, it activates with water, so I used like a little water brush to see what it would do. Some of them turned out okay. Other ones less okay. So maybe at the end of this I'll go through it and see what I learned. Share some things. That sounds good. And if you're just around lurking and co-working, I'm happy to have you. I'm so grateful for people to be here. I'm so grateful for my subscribers. I know things have changed a little bit since I was on last, and some of that may come back. But at this point, I'm in a mode where I'm trying to get myself back in some kind of rhythm, because in order for me to do this regularly, I had to figure out how much time it takes me to do things, how I'm gonna like go about my business and different things like that too, and how I want to share my business and different things, projects that I'm coming up with, because I've got a lot of I got a big task list of things I want to try and things I want to do. But it kind of looks cute with the hair somewhat like that, although it looks a little bit freaky compared to colored in version. But she's cute. She's super cute. Cute little lady. Next one. I'm hoping to get through this book pretty quick. The next book that I got, they're all used, so I was like, pretty quick and easy to grab. Sorry about that. Sugar, oops. And let's go for another one. This is kind of like the side view, I think. No, I'm going to need more space. Go up a little bit higher. And here we go. Do I want to cross them over? His hair would cross over. Let's try some of his hair crossing over. There's the circle. And then he comes in a bit. Oh boy. They didn't draw the circle on this one. Way. Okay. But I can get it. I can figure it out. They draw on a lot less steps this time, which is fine. And there, and there, and his ear comes down past there, and his nose, oops, supposed to be pointy up a little bit. You know, I messed that one up the other night. That was a big goofy looking one. He was cute though at the same time. I kind of like him. He made me laugh. So they put a couple strokes in his eyes. Oh wow, that's his eyebrows. He's like, he's gonna get into something. He looks like he's kind of determined and ready to get at something. So he's got, looks maybe a little bit, oh, sorry, that should be that way. He's got pointy hair too, so someone's going to have to check on him, make sure he doesn't get him soft in over his head. Holy, okay. He's got really crazy hair. Let's go around with it. Let's just play. Woohoo! Oh, but I should have refrained from the playing. Here we go. Let's see. No, I cannot. Can I save that? Let's see. Let's get some sketchy lines in here. I was too excited and wanted to get through his hair. I can't wait to get to the chibis. Should I skip ahead? Any votes? Let's come down from here. That's kind of what it looks like. Except he's got a neck like this. And another one coming up here. And he's a little shaded right there. Which makes sense because it's his chin. Oh, but yeah. He's ready to go graffitiing. Yeah, I think he could graffiti. He could be a fun graffiti artist. And then he's got a bunch of these little wiggly lines in here to show highlights and stuff. So, I feel like I want to take shortcuts now. And go right to the chibis. But we're going to stick it out. Because we're going to learn this. Because we're determined. We got projects for a few decks and things. Trying to find your own style is like, it just takes a lot of drawing. So if I'm drawing a certain way, after a while I'll see a pattern. Wow, we should have left that. This is like a darker spot it's supposed to be in his hair. And that's a lighter spot, and this is all supposed to be like in between. Good thing about these not fountain pens, ballpoint pens, they do allow you to shade a little bit, which is kind of nice. So that's what I'll do. I'll shade a little bit. Maybe come in here to make it look like his hairline's going in around, because that's kind of come back up around. And maybe this is like the point of the top of his head. I'm unsure if that made it any better. The hair totally looked funky. Still looks funky. How long have I been streaming? Oh, I've been 54 minutes. It's pretty decent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 minutes a piece, maybe. I guess I could go back and check it out. Ah, this guy's 18. My little punky dude. It actually kind of looks cute. I think that the shading does do something. Oh, I can't wait to figure this out. You'll see. That looks pretty sketchy here now. But I really was debating streaming for a really long time. It took me a really long time to actually come here and stream. But I kept telling myself, you have to hold off doing this until you stream it. And then I guess the energy finally took me over. I sat here for like I don't know, a good few hours yesterday. No, not yesterday, Saturday, debating whether I should press it. But it was worth it. Gotta say, you really, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, like, it's really, I felt good about it. Oh my goodness, was I drawing her all that time? I hope not. But if you're thinking about it, it's the hardest part is pressing the button the first time. And then once you get there and you're just doing your thing, you kind of forget about it. And if you got any strong Mercury in your chart, Mercury significations, like if you got any Gemini or Virgo in any of the planets or stellium of it, then you probably are able to talk of it and continue talking so that the people you're listening to are entertained, or people that are listening are entertained. And that's part of all this. I kind of want to, this here was all colored into. I want to do more of that too. So I'm just going to color his hair in here, because probably shouldn't have. Easier if I would have took some, I could use some watercolor crayons or watercolor pencils. No, that's cute. He's cute. Although they do have some shading here too, but I'm going to leave that and move on to the next guy. This one's kind of got shorter hair, so I can pop him up here. Oof, kind of. Excuse me. Here we go with the chin, maybe up to here. Then the ear coming. Oh, maybe in a little bit more. Dear Janie. Come down a little bit with here. He's got one kind of straight across here, but I guess that's... I'd like to understand more how he knows exactly where to put it. I guess it's because of this little dent. I'm going to have to read over my notes again. I'll have this down. I'll be teaching this eventually too, but it's more towards what I want to angle it for when it comes to drawing different shapes of the face and my reasons for it. Because if you look into medical astrology, you can find out it signifies different parts of the body. So it can give you different shapes of the face, or it can signify different things depending on different energies in your chart. Oh, I forgot to check the eyes to see what color was actually there, but this is what's going to happen now. Oopsies. But yeah, you can check the different significations, like someone who has a lot of Aries significations in their chart could technically be prone to headaches and stuff, maybe even migraines or different indications of the teeth and the mouth and stuff, and your throat can be like Taurus. Or depends on all the combinations, because you could have a strong energies in one so that you could be protected, but you could have too much energy in some, so it makes you it makes things flare up when the energy is activated. This guy kind of looks a little bit worried, but he's got funky hair all the same. But he comes up, okay, so if this comes up here, then they've got the little points. I guess they put a little bit like in the center there. Seems to be a trend where they put it. like the little peak here. This seems like they all come down in the middle. I know that some people do have that like big peak in the middle of their forehead more than others, and it's hard to get rid of it. Maybe, is it called a cowlick maybe? I'd have to ask someone in my family because there's hairdressers in the family. Yeah, that comes down a little past this way, and this one comes down past the chin on that side for the point. And his collar. Comes here, and then there's a dark spot. There's more shading around here. It's got more shading here, here, here. He's actually got shoulders in this one. He looks a lot different because I changed his eyes. I put too much darkness in there, but he's also got this going on in his hair. And this is a darker spot. Actually, that's the darkest spot, so maybe we'll do that in there like that. Although I'm not doing his face, so I refrain from doing their faces. Let's try this one and do his face. Although he's so cute, I kind of refrain from messing up his face. That's part of the experimentation though, isn't it, I guess? So let's see what happens when we finish shading in this part. Oh boy. Let's see. He's got some highlights, but there's like a highlight right here. So maybe just darken some. Like if I just smudge his face in and leave, oh, I wonder will it erase? Doot doot. Did a little bit. I got a better eraser than that somewhere, but interesting. He's got a highlight up here too. There's a little bit of shadow here. Oops. Actually, there's a lot of shadow right here. Oh, too big. I don't think I can erase that one though. No. I'm fine with that one. Let's go back. Oh, he is worried boy. Okay. That makes sense. And now we got a full bodied again. These are getting closer to chibi style. This is kind of cute. Okay. How are we going to fit her in? This one's 19. Oh, I forgot to like do some shading down here too. If he's shaded there, no shaded there. Oh, that's enough for that one. Okay, so for over here, we might need to go up to get her in here. This one feels like it's going to be difficult. Big shapes first, details for last. I gotta fit her from here to here. Should do. We'll see. She might be a little shrimpy when I get done with her. Wait, just go quickly and easily. Actually, she's got her head tilted up a bit. And then she comes around. Jawline. This. Neck. It's pretty decent, I gotta say. Like this one must be a younger character though, because it is shorter and the head seems a lot bigger than what the body is. Like they got this going, and then it seems like the shoulders here. And there's another one coming in. Oh, this is gonna. Oh, I'm so nervous. Go around, and this is like her bottom body in a way, and that's what they're doing there, and that's gonna be her leg, her other leg. They really got her neck. Okay, come down. Yeah, this should be straighter, but we're gonna just go with it. Let's go with it. That's why we're using pens, so there's no going back. Too late now. I think it's kind of like a good way to learn too and get used to trusting lines more. Like if I was doing this from my head, I'd probably do the proportions bigger, or proper. I don't know. I was taking the time to do it slow and remembering all the things that I learned about basic anatomy with, ourselves in realism, which seems to change when it comes to anime a little bit, depending, especially with the head size and the eye size. Ooh, I'm getting better at feet, I think, or shoes. Or maybe it's just because of the way this is drawn. Let's see. There's an elbow here, so let's come down here more. Right? Because, I'm used to drawing it way too far away from the body. And we're going to put it behind because that's what she got there. Then there's a little bit of shoulder, forearm, and it's almost to the same height. Oh yeah, see what I mean? This one's way far out from the body compared to the other one. And I was supposed to keep it into the body, so maybe her coat's gonna help with that. Womp. Oops. Alright. Another eye. Pretty sure this one's supposed to be bigger. Maybe a little bit small. Actually, I'm just going to take this out. This is crumpling way too much. I don't know how much you guys like the crumpling sounds, but I'm good without it. Here we go. check, check. I'm unsure why these are here. This is the darkest part. Seems like a shiny should be there. And that's a bit lighter. Okay, so maybe I'll get this better this time. Here's a circle. Another circle. Here we go. Another one, a little bit lighter. And there's her eyebrows. Oh, she's starting to look cute. But they always do. Oh, yes. I guess, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just keep going until I get to the end of the spread. And maybe call it a night, or see what else I get into. There's still a few things left yet to do. Oh, I forgot her mouth. There you go, lady. And she's got a few lines of this. Then her neck comes out like this. Gonna do these eyelashes up and give her a little bit of glam. Thicken these eyebrows a little bit. Pop her bow in, because that's what they got there. Whoop. And they got the bump. And the little shading in here. And less here, like this. This is darker. This is lighter. Unsure why. I can see it, but it's not the same when you sees it in the other one here. This one kind of comes out. But I think that's just the level of this book. It's just like shaded in lines. I'm still sure even if I did it with alcohol marker it would look kind of funny. So I think I'm going to refrain from shading any more of these. I'm just going to use the sketches to get used to maybe some muscle memory to get in here to like help me out with where to position everything, especially like clothes and the way that they work with it that way. Like just a kind of couple lines coming in here, and I'm not sure how they're doing this, but they do have like different shaded areas. Maybe someday I'll come back and do some gouache painting, because I think that would work. That would make it fun if I did some gouache painting with it. That might make it fun. I'm gonna go around, come down here, do some shading here. Right, there's the darkest spots. So at least he gives you some idea to make things look proper. Although this is going to take way too long for me to do in that way, the way I want to. So let's just go on with this. Darken these lines over here because now she's got a uniform. Get this little thing here and our little, what's this? It's not a bow. What do they call that? Anybody know? Yeah, that's supposed to come all the way over that arm anyway. So I'm gonna want to shade some of that. And we're just gonna go with my own shading for this, because this is what I want to do right now. Make it look round, like the great big beehive. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I've been here for an hour and 17. I do want to keep going, so maybe in another 10 minutes or so. Hey, Smoky Plumes! The video is turned off? How? No wonder nobody's here. Oh my goodness, how do I make it on? Oh no, seriously. How do I stream it? How do I make it right? Sorry, Smokey, I never knew. Hey. That's what's going on. Thank you. You saved my butt. Somehow, if I can figure out how to make the stream work. What's wrong with stream 2? Okay, so sorry guys, I'm gonna have to take a little break to fix Twitch. Okay, so it said something on my stream software too. Stream 2 auto. Is it always the same stream? Output on. Output off. Output on. Oh no, it stopped. Oh shoot. Oh, it started over. Hold on, I'm really got this messed up here now. So I got that one working. Let's see if I can get this working. Okay. So are we back? Oh, we got it. We made it. Ah, ha 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 ha. Or no, we never. Are we? Are we live now? Okay. And we're here. I think I got it now. Have I got it? Have I got it? I don't know if I have it on Twitch. I guess I might have to miss it. Unless there's somebody that can tell me how. It's saying I'm live. It's saying I'm live. Oh well, if it isn't, it isn't, but dang it. I know this is not going to sound bad now. I'm not doing very well with YouTube, am I? With if I continues to do this. There's got to be something I can figure out, though. There's a new session. Layout live. I think I'm still broadcasting on November 11th, 2010. 20 minutes, 4.6 minutes. So that's a new one. I should be on here now. How is this? Okay, so how am I missing this right now? Glitz Boots challenges. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. No idea how to fix this. This whole time I've been on black screen. Oh, I wonder if anything will make a difference here like this. No. Back to that. Well, guys, I'm wondering if I should quit and come back again to see if I can get myself fixed in my own stream. No, it says I'm offline. I should be able to see myself on Twitch. I wonder if I got the video. Yeah, it should be working. I wonder. Okay, so that turned it off. So why is there no camera connected to it? It's connected to YouTube. Try again. I wonder if this will make a difference. I submitted a report, but I guess we'll just have to see stream bitrate too high. Huh. I've updated. It says I'm online, and I have no idea how to fix this. Hey, Smokey. I'm gonna try switching this off, guys, and I'll be back again. I'll take a little break. It's probably a good idea anyway at this point, because we've been going for a while. I'm gonna restart both streams as I'm on YouTube too. Boy oh boy oh. If it doesn't work after that, I guess I'm going to have to figure something else out. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Yeah, I'm going to see you guys in a bit. I'll come back and try this again. and see if I can get it working on Twitch too. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna go for now. I gotta figure out how to, maybe there's another way to stop the live streaming. All right. I'll see you guys in a bit.